especially for bowlers who are coming back after injury. And even in this short space of time from day before to today, it seems as if Sayers now has a better rhythm, a better overall repeat in length bowling, and looks as if he's getting into the groove.
I think it's more important, the adjustment for the bowlers in terms of spells bowled. I think many of these bowlers, they will have to make the adjustment from T20 cricket, where they only bowl 2 spells of 2 overs max. So here you are required to bowl longer spells, perhaps get back into the groove of rhythm, trusting your action. Those are all important components in the ODI format. It's a wonderful opportunity to get out there, get a bit of time on the legs, like you said, buzz it.
And also what New Zealand will want is make sure that they win today and get a guaranteed 3rd game before the Champions Trophy. Yes, you want to win the Tri-Series, but that's also another game where you can build to that ICC event. Winning very important, but also the preparation very important. Nice to hit it down the ground. No, wanted the single, but Bretsky wasn't interested at all, thankfully. 160 for 3. And 60 for 3, 16 overs remain. If they go an 18 over, they get to 288.
Beautiful, Beastie.
And again, the New Zealand spinners impressing.
Yeah, this was fiercely struck by Metro Brzetska. Left hand stuck out by Sears, and that's a definitely boundary saved. Yeah, I think just summing up conditions. It looks like the cross-batted shots are the harder to play on the surface. It looks like there's a bit of two-paceness in the surface. When they hit that hard back of a length, one skids through, one sitting in the surface. It just don't seem like the batters could trust it back of a length. They're certainly a lot more comfortable with the ball being pitched up.
Beastie boy. So good, Beastie. So good, boy. Right on him from your end, Beastie. Good job for us, fella.
South African squad is totally different to what the Tri-Series squad is.
Yeah, there, those names. We'll look at it in a moment.
Oh, beast. Hands, James.
Yeah, there's plenty of absentees. Plenty of names that will slot into that starting 11. Get Klaasen, Stubbs, Rickleton, Miller, Markram. Those are names that pick themselves.
Yeah.
Let's not forget about Rabada, Marco Janssen. It will be a complete new team as opposed to the one that we see on the park today.
Yeah, big names. Nokia withdrawn though.
Well done. Great set.
163 for 3.
South Africans in terms of players that are missing. And you think about the squad for the ICC Champions Trophy just around the corner. So I believe that tees off on the 19th. You look here at Zoyzi and Bosch and at Dusen, Markram, Miller, Rickleton, Stubbs and Klaassen, who are not here. It just goes to show you. Throw in Maharaj there, Bada, Kia. Marco Jensen. So, of course, sorry, Nokia ruled out with his hamstring injury, just to be reminded. So Nokia not in. And you think about the others, though, that are not here. So it gives a wonderful opportunity for these others, youngsters, to have a go in terms of this mini tri-series. Now we've got Matt Henry back. He's bowled as half up front. He's going to swap ends, so he's gone down to
bowlers. He's got plenty of options every time. The bowlers were offline. He was ready and alert to send those deliveries towards the boundary line.
Well, another one from the stats gurus. Every time a South African has a 100 on debut, they've not lost the match. This fellow here is going the right way about it. It's nicely paced, even though some would say, oh, look, needs to get a wriggle on. But he has. He's striking at almost 80, and he's holding it together. Putting it top order, hanging in. Laying the platform, as we say.
Are you suggesting we should have Debutant playing in the semi-finals or the finals?
Of which? Yeah. The one coming up. Here in this part of the world. Yeah, why not? I know where you're going with that. That little thing around your neck.
Steady on. Do not misconstrue, Danny. That was a wide. Tried to take the pace off.
Naughty, but then again, yeah. Well, in fact, when you look at both these teams, they've got a history of getting to semis or finals and not going all the way, not finishing the job. And certainly, think about South Africa and New Zealand in ICC World Cup events or Champions trophies. Not quite lifting the trophy. Yes. Yeah, you're right. And thinking of history in New Zealand, it's the only big bit of silverware, if you like, the Champions Trophy in 2000. That was in Kenya, wasn't it? So that was in 2000. And South Africa, yeah, they've won a Champions Trophy. Was it called something else on there? Back in the Knockout Trophy in '98, wasn't it? The first edition was in Bangladesh, yeah. So funny, isn't it? These two sides that have somewhat suffered a bit.
Eidetic memory, Danny. Another wide. Impressed.
Yeah, given how passionate I think about both countries are about their sport in general, it just uplift the nation somewhat. Think about New Zealand, 2015 and 2019 and the 50 over World Cup finals, and Melbourne, and then at Lords, respectively. through the over here. Yeah, he's bowled 8 wides today. That's been a little blemish. From O'Rourke. Overdone. It's 191 for 3.
Come on, Slinky. Come on, boy.
Over the skipper. Santner.
Good, Machi.
Take pace off.
And Yangi.
So, yeah, it's been quite chilly here, winter. Oh, look, you get everyone. The Tapal Tea Lounge.
Good pass here, Machi. Good
I
job
can
here, boy.
see you in there, man. Chilly time of the year. Nice.
The one for a bang bang here, Machi.
It's the
Come on,
best
boy.
spot to enjoy Pakistan's #1 tee, Tapal Danadar. The sun started to flare down. Winters always enjoy a cuppa, don't you?
It's that.
Tea
It's
man
that.
or you more coffee? Or both?
Early morning, tea, and then coffee.
Oh.
Inside edge. Strike handed over to Prietska, who's unbeaten on 96. A hit away from 100 on debut. That'll be an achievement and a half.
It looks like he's had a bit of caffeine this morning. Whether it's tea or coffee. Just need to rev things up a little. He knows he's got to get a bit of a wriggle on now, given that he's close to 3 figures. Get it, nail it.
It's one more
Let's
dot,
see if he
Machi.
can cut loose, because there's still 10 overs after this. One to go on the 40th. It's a pretty good over so far from Santner, just 4 from it.